Christian women face death penalty in Pakistan after removing Quran sticker. 2 Christian nurses, Maryam and Newsh Urooj, faced the death penalty in Pakistan after they removed a sticker highlighting a verse from the Quran from a colleague's locker while they were cleaning it. On April 9th, a violent mob appeared at the emergency department of the civil hospital to attack them. Some of the protesters were chanting, "Beheading is the only punishment for a blasphemer." Both of them are in custody at the Civil Lines police station. During the riots, Lal was stabbed by a colleague who worked at the hospital. A colleague stated that, quote, "a Muslim can't keep quiet against blasphemy to his prophet." A far-right Islamist group called Tehreek-e-Labaik Pakistan, or TLP, prompted the violence, and people were calling on the pair to be hanged. This is one of the many incidences in Pakistan where women of minority religions are caught in the crosshairs of the nation's blasphemy laws.
I'm gonna. So here's the thing. Pakistan. Let's just be clear. The fact that this death penalty exists for
Blasphemy
in Pakistan is insane. Let's put things in context. Pakistan has put so many people on death penalty for blasphemy in the most bizarre cases. Like this doesn't even shock us anymore. Like there are people who got in trouble for blasphemy for throwing away a piece of paper that they didn't know Muhammad was written on it, right? So, however, now I'm just wondering, but however, Pakistan, the government itself has not yet executed a single person for blasphemy, even though they have been on death row.
There are over 80 people.
80 people on death row for blasphemy, but not a single one of them has been executed. Every single person in Pakistan that has been killed for blasphemy has been killed by a mob, right? Not by the government. Okay. At this point, I'm wondering, and I'm just wondering this, I don't know if any of this is true. If the government is putting people on death row to protect them from the mob, because these people, as soon like when they get released, when they are out in the public, when these accusations go out, they are at risk of being killed by the mob all the time. Especially given that a lot of radicals in Pakistan don't even trust the government. They think that they know that no execution has been taken. Like they don't. Some people don't even report blasphemy. They just carry out the execution themselves because they think like, well, the government is not going to do anything. We have to take the law into our own hand.
Oh yeah,
right. So
we'll just ask people to death on the street. That happened a few weeks ago.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.
The thing is that the justice system in Pakistan is actually afraid of the Islamist.
Yes.
Like is actually the judges, the lawyers, the entire system lives in fear of what could happen to them if they any lawyer who represents one of these people who is accused of blasphemy, any judge who has that. And one reason why these people just stay on that blasphemy accusations for a long time is because nobody wants, like, the government doesn't want to come and execute them, And there's no judge that wants to also say that they're not going to be executed, because that judge's life is now at risk by saying that this person is not guilty, right?
Like Salman Taseer.
Yeah,
who
so
was
these people
executed by his own bodyguard for pushing against
the
blasphemy law.
No, yeah. So this guy, there was one governor, for example, in Pakistan, who didn't even suggest that blasphemy is okay. He just should maybe we shouldn't be killing people for blasphemy. And guess what? His bodyguard killed him for saying that. His bodyguard killed him not for blaspheming. His bodyguard killed him for suggesting that we shouldn't kill people for blasphemy. And the bodyguard was executed by the government, and there was mass.
He's a martyr now.
He's a martyr now in Pakistan, and hundreds of thousands of people came and celebrated him as a martyr. That's how insane the situation is. They celebrated the man who killed the governor, who he was supposed to protect as bodyguard. He killed the governor for the crime of not blaspheming, for the crime of suggesting that blasphemers shouldn't be killed. That's
and then
how
his son was later kidnapped by the Taliban.
But yeah, that's how crazy the situation is. Like, it's insane. Like, Pakistan has gone insane, right? And I don't envy the position of the judges. And guys, by the way, as insane as this situation is, we still have secular and atheist activists in Pakistan. Like, I don't understand what your balls are made out of, because they're not steel. There's something beyond.
And let me be clear about something. A mosque was then made in the name of his murderer.
Wow.
They built a mosque in Islamabad named after him. The mosque was so popular that it started raising funds to double its capacity.
Do you have the pictures of the number of people that came out in the celebration of the bodyguard who killed the governor? Like, the crowd sizes are insane.
Well, I can find that just a sec.
Yeah. Let me read some comments.
But I wanted to highlight one thing. It's so crazy that a sticker on a locker removing that is blasphemous. Like, that's what I wanted to highlight, is how diffuse it has now become. Like, it's so ineffable. Like, you never know. And it's obviously partially because this was done by minority women as well. Obviously.
What minority?
They're Christian.
Oh yeah, of course.
And Kenji made a very good point. Blasphemy to his prophet, but the sticker was of a Quran verse. They accidentally credited the Quran to Muhammad.
Yeah.
Like,
no, but they probably didn't know. They were just like, they said, go clean the lockers, and any stickers, like, they were cleaning it. The students, if they have stickers on the locker, they were just removing them. And here's the thing, like, it's written in Arabic, right? So it's interesting because you don't even know if something is written in Arabic, if it's a Quranic verse or not, right? So you just have to assume any Arabic text. It's just like, like in Iran, there was like some people were doing some experiment. They were writing swear words in Arabic, and people were treating it as if it's Quranic text just because it was Arabic, just to show how insane it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I want to show some pictures.
So you just, like, if you're in Pakistan, if something is written in Arabic,
you just don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It could be the Quran.
So here are pictures of his the murderer of Salman Taseer.
Click on one of the. Click on the 1, 2, 4 one from the fourth one from the left. Yeah, that one. Can you make it? Oh my God, look at these sizes.
This is crazy.
This is insane, guys. These are the people. Let me just make it very clear. These are the people who came out to celebrate this man as a martyr, to celebrate this person as a holy figure. Now, his burial ground is now turned into a shrine. They celebrating this guy as a martyr because he killed a man, right? Killed a man for
a civil leader.
a civil leader for suggesting blasphemy shouldn't be a death sentence.
Or no, it was really just mercy for Asia Bibi.
Mercy for, yeah, just like, guys, let's be more compassionate. You're like, be more compassionate, shut up, I kill you. And then people are like, oh my God, this guy's a martyr. These are the people that think that his killing, that the killing of this idiot by the government was unjustified, and this guy's a hero.
A tweet from Ali Rizvi comes up. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, let's read the tweet. God, Pakistan.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Zoom. Enhance.
Yeah. Mumtaz Qadri was executed in 2016. Here are some pictures from his funeral. Look at the crowds full of his admirers. These people think of Qadri as a hero for assassinating the governor who opposed Asia Bibi's death sentence for blasphemy. Look at these crowds. Oh, come on. Give me enhance. Holy crap.
Look at that. Unbelievable. All of these people, this is just in one city.
Holy crap.
Look at this. All of these people think that this man was justified to kill a governor for the mere suggestion that blasphemy shouldn't be a death sentence. All of these people think this man was a hero. These are the people. God damn it, man. Pakistan, what the hell?
It's real intense.
By the way, guys, this was shocking to a lot of Pakistanis themselves. Like a lot of people who are liberal, who live in Pakistan, this was a wake-up call for them, because some of them who live in Pakistan don't even know how bad the situation was. And when they saw these crowds, they were shooketh.
Look at this dude over here has a selfie stick.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. Yeah. So it's really, again, like I've started paying attention to this issue a lot more recently, right? But it seems like, from my limited perspective, that the rate of this is accelerating exceptionally.
Yeah. And now that the Shias are also targeted, it could get a lot worse.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like secularists and atheists, and now it's getting to Christians. Well, not now, it's been a couple of years. Christians were being targeted. And now it's getting to, Shias are actually the worst. They're the mushrikeen, right?
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot more of them. So this whole left and right accusations of blasphemy, I don't know how far we can get. Like it was already insane in 2016, and it's getting worse. Like how much farther can this? Like how much? Like this is like we're gonna see how far a country can take it until is there going to be a collapse on its own? Like how? India, just come take your baby sister country. Come on, seriously, this shows you what happens when a country has no culture but Islam. When you have nothing but Islam, to have as a culture. This is
why Pakistani ex-Muslims get it pretty hard. They get it pretty hard because to a lot of their community, this is what our identity is. What do you mean you're are you no longer Pakistani? They're like, no, what the heck?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, separating Pakistan from India was a mistake. Again, me and Susanna, we complain about India all the time.
They ain't this bad.
But not even close. Not even close to Pakistan. Like India, come, your baby sister is drunk. Come take her home.
Well, they're not drunk. That's haram. What are you talking about?
You know what I mean. Pakistan and Bangladesh needs to go back to India.
And not specifically not to become a Hindu Rashtra. Okay, that's not what we mean.
Actually, that would save India as well, because
don't say that.
No, because it would not this. It would become very hard for India to be Hindu Rashtra once you have all the Pakistanis there. You know what I mean? I think minorities mixing with each other is the best way to secure secularism. Especially if they all have the same right to vote. right now it might be too hard, too hard to mix them back with each other, but having so many people from different backgrounds and different cultures having to be forced to live with each other and all of them have the same voting rights makes everybody realize, like, oh yeah, we need secularism, real secularism, not made up secularism. Yeah. Anyways.
Wait, turn off about this for anybody. Pictures of Pakistan. This is your country on Islam. Breaks egg over skillet. So that's a reference to an old public service announcement about your brain on drugs, and it's an egg frying in a pan like your brain is frying.
Look, Katie is proving my point.
She's saying trivia. The Hindutva supported the separation of Pakistan because they wanted the Muslims out of Hindu lands.
This is what I'm telling you. The Muslims out of the Hindu lands is what making Hindutva get the whole Hindu state that they want, right?
But
so
when I see a
this
lot of
separation was bad from both. Like, it was the destruction of secularism, was the separation of these people was accomplished in both modern day Pakistan and modern day India. Both of these countries have lost their secularism because they don't live with each other, because they both have that religious majority, and now they could actually challenge secularism because the other people who need secularism are minorities in their country. But what are you going to say?
Well, I mean, when I see a lot of pictures from like BJP propaganda or just like Hindutva, ethno-nationalists, like their image of a Hindu Rashtra, like, it includes Pakistan, it includes Bangladesh. Sometimes it even goes down all the way to Indonesia and Malaysia.
Yeah, but they don't understand. Those are the people who don't understand that their entire Hindu identity will completely be ruined if they ever want to take over, unless they take over Pakistan and they make all the Muslims there as like a.
I mean, they are fascists, so.
I know, but if they ever make them like not real citizens or something like that, good luck with that. I mean, probably that's what they actually want. What is this?
As far as Toka is saying, this is the third time Armin is talking about India taking back Pakistan.
Only third time? I think it's
probably more.
Probably more. I will continue to do so. Yes.
This is confusing to me, Toka. Armin and Susanna, rather, I prefer both India and Pakistan disintegrate into its ethnic state nations. They're the same ethnicity.
Yeah, but
what?
They're completely
also
different. And by the way, for people who were like, no, Armin, they're not the same ethnicity. India and Pakistan has multiple ethnicities. Yes, and it's the same multiple ethnicities, almost the same multiple ethnicities in India and Pakistan. And yes, there are some differences, but they are as close as you could get. Okay, and also no to ethno-states.
Yeah, got his Katie's name.
Oh yeah,
no.
Katie, yes,
no,
Katie, no to ethno-states.
No to ethno-nations. No.
Yes. No to ethno-nations unless your ethnicity is being targeted
everywhere on the planet.
Everywhere on the planet, just like the founder. And you could then found an ethno-state, but only at the beginning. As soon as you found it, it needs to be mature out of being an ethno-state really quickly. Like, for example, I guess there's makes sense that the foundation of Israel as an ethno-state, originally it made sense because the whole world was targeting Jews at that point, right?
Yeah.
But now it doesn't make sense for it to remain an ethno-state.
100%.
Yes. But yeah. So, and Indians and Pakistani ethnicities are not a target all around the world. It's like far from it. They live everywhere on the planet peacefully. So there's no reason, zero reasons I don't think there's any reasons for any ethnostates these days right now. Maybe some people.
A lot of people are talking to me about
the
Kurdish ethno-state. That's what.
I don't know if it's even close to what the Jews were experiencing. I don't think so. No.
I'm good, but oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey guys, YouTube has fully demonetized our channel for supposedly hateful and harmful conduct, without telling us what we did wrong. If we get to 1,000 patrons, we will be able to keep paying all our team, our editors, our artists without ever having to worry about monetization again. which would be amazing. Yay! So please support Atheist Republic on Patreon. Link in the description below.